Maryland is currently facing a projected $1.4 billion deficit in fiscal year 2027. This isn't something the governor talked about tonight, though. Instead, shared ways on how he wants to bring revenue to the state.
You have to take big bets.
Oh.
And if you're not going to take big bets, then frankly, get out of the seat and let someone else sit in it.
Okay, I'm with you. You got to take big bets on the people of Maryland, right? And that's the thing. The problem that we're dealing with is that you have a free spirit party animal. I mean, look, he's literally talking like a gambler, and I really feel like that's how he's been operating with the state of Maryland. And he talks about this all the time. Well, we're going to do this, and we're going to make these big bets. And quite frankly, if you're someone that gambles and you take big bets, you don't get promoted in the private sector. For example, the fact that we're facing a $1.4 billion deficit, to me, is a function of poor executive leadership. Like, one of the things that sets any employee apart, like, this is just pro tip for anyone that's in the corporate world and you're trying to work your way up the corporate ladder. When people are looking for people to promote, they're looking for people that look beyond the here and now. They're looking for people that think strategically, that think long term. Those are the folks that get promoted. In the private sector, someone that thinks like Governor Moore, like, it's true that you do need to have a little bit of brakesmanship, but they need to be careful, need to be measured, because you don't bet with shareholders' monies. You make strategic, sound investments and you win. You bring in returns. We have not seen that with Governor Moore. One of the problems that we're dealing with is he's a party animal. I've taken to calling him a free spirit party animal. Look, if you follow his socials, go back through most of his content. I mean, he was on an interview with the Breakfast Club. And I'll never forget this. The people were like, oh man, people love you, but nobody knows why. They can't speak to any of your successes. And they're like, well, you just bring like a good vibe. He's a party animal. Look, you can get away with that in politics. In the private sector, you can't. And that's why you have this constant complaint right now. You've got the AOCs and the Mamdanis in the world that are like, oh, these big corporate bankers and they're stealing all the money. They're getting the money because they're making smart decisions. And that's what Maryland needs. Maryland needs someone that knows how to make smart decisions. You don't need a gambler. You don't need someone that's going to be like, here, blow on my hands and throw the dice. Like, that's not what the state of Maryland needs. When we continue to see year after year these missed projections, the same thing with the Key Bridge rebuild. Oh, well, it's going to cost us $1.8 billion and maybe it'll be done by 2028. Oh, well, actually, it's going to cost us over $5 billion and 2 years behind. Like, those are the kind of things that get you fired in the private sector because you're not showing forethought. You're not thinking ahead. And that's the problem of having a governor that lives in vibes, that lives in being, oh, I'm in a free spirit and I want to have fun. I want to party and I want to be on podcasts and I want to do interviews. And all the while, the state of Maryland is suffering. I think that, look, he made his case pretty clear. And I think that the people of Maryland need to make their case at the ballot box. That's just my take on it.